Hey guys, Dr. Andy here. Today I want to talk about the missing element of active recovery. Okay, so what does that mean? That means you're an athlete or you are an active adult, maybe a youth athlete, right? And you are training, you're playing your sport, or you just have air out there having fun, right? You're using and abusing your body, right? The most important thing to do when you love to use and abuse is to take care of yourself, right? That way you're ready to play your sport again or ready to go out there and play some golf, next weekend, right? Not just this weekend. So that means the obvious things that I'm sure you've already been thinking about and hearing about, right? Like get adequate sleep, make sure you get hydration, your nutrition needs to be dialed in, right? But there's one missing element that I always see, and that's core stability through active breathing. Belly breathing. I'm sure you've kind of heard the trending topic, diaphragmatic or belly breathing. We teach it to basically every single one of our patients here in the office. Now it's great. It starts the patient off. They start to feel better. And then all of them, a month into care, I ask them if they're still doing their belly breathing exercises, and like 95% of them are not, which means that's even while you're still under care. So let's just say you saw me a couple of years ago, right? You're back to playing golf, you're back to, running your marathons. You're not having any pain, right? But you need to stay on top of your game, right? And so I can almost guarantee that the vast majority of you are not doing your diaphragmatic belly breathing that we teach from DNS, still as part of your active recovery routine. So let's review that really, really fast, all right? So belly breathing means that we're not going to be using our shoulders, right? So the best way to do it is you are going to have a band at home. You can buy these just about anywhere, Amazon, Dick's Sporting Goods. So over your belly button, you're going to tie this nice and tight, right? Like a little Christmas present. Right? You're going to use your band as a physical cue, something to concentrate on, something to think about, right? And it gives you something to concentrate so that you're able to push in that direction, have a physical cue, okay? I know I'm repeating myself, I'm sorry. But as you breathe, what we'll always see is everyone, unfortunately, if they don't have good core stability, they've had a low back injury, they haven't been practicing their breathing. As they breathe, they don't move their belly at all. It's all through the shoulders, or even worse, we'll see that when they breathe in, they suck their belly in, okay? That's what we call paradoxical breathing. That means you're not stabilizing your core and you are increasing your likelihood of having a future injury, okay? So what do we do about that? We have our band tied around our belly, and when you breathe in, you're going to think about that band like you're trying to inflate it like a balloon. You're pushing out, not just in the front, but also all the way around, even into the low back, which is incredibly difficult, but you can practice it and you do get better and better. Speaking of practicing, you do this twice a day. You do it, for 2 minutes in the morning, 2 minutes in the evening, and especially as just part of your active recovery after a workout, after going out, hitting, the golf balls with your buddies, okay? So around your waist, you can even put your hands on the side. It helps you as well, but if not, you can just relax them by your side. You can do it sitting, you can do it standing. And as you breathe in, you focus on that band and you push out. Just like that. And then as you breathe, it relaxes. And in and out, right? And relax. Okay, if you want to, you can make this truly advanced. When you breathe in, you push out. And then as you exhale, you continue that pressure. Exhale, but keep the pressure pushing out. That means you're stabilizing your core using abdominal pressure, okay? So this is the missing element that we see in all of our active adults, as part of their active recovery. They are not doing DNS breathing exercises. I know you taught it. I know I taught it to you, so make sure that you're going back and you're doing that after your athletics, okay? If you have any questions, send them my way, and always remember to live with passion, not pain.